to like, share, comment and follow. So guys, the High Court has rejected the Opposition Citizens Coalition for Change CCC application to compel the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission ZEC to release the final voters roll, stating that the matter is not urgent. On August 10, the Nelson Chamisa-led party wrote a letter to ZEC demanding an updated voters roll and a comprehensive list of polling stations. In the letter, which is on social media, the party expressed concern about discrepancies in the voters roll and the list of polling stations for the upcoming elections. They highlighted issues such as abbreviated and altered polling stations names, inconsistencies in wards allocation, and changes in the number of polling stations. They urgently demanded an updated voters roll that adheres to the Electoral Act, including all polling stations, accurate names, and correct ward allocations. The party said failure to address these concerns within 48 hours may result in legal action, jeopardizing the integrity of the electoral process. This was after ZEC last week released 12,370 preliminary polling stations for the upcoming harmonized elections set for August 23. This represents an increment of 869 polling stations compared to the previous announcement on July 2, which indicated a total of 11,501 polling stations. CCC and other stakeholders voiced concerns over ZEC's choices to withhold the publication of the polling station codes. CCC eventually took legal action by approaching the High Court in their comprehensive 46-page court application. They explicitly requested that ZEC fulfills its legal obligation by listing the voters roll, but Justice Katillo ruled that the matter was not urgent. And so that's the latest here, guys. And yes, and CCC had to respond to this whole situation, and because Justice Katillo ruled that whereupon, after reading documents filed of record, it is ordered that the matter is not urgent. And CCC, in response to the judgment, Fadzamaire, the CCC national spokesperson, expressed disappointment. The party has since requested a meeting with Justice Katillo, who ruled that its application for a copy of the final voters roll and details of final polling stations wasn't urgent. Through its lawyers Mtetwa and Nyambirai, the party said received a telephone call from the deputy registrar at 12:31 p.m. on the 14th of August 2023, advising that the above-mentioned matter had been placed before the Honorable Justice Katillo, who directed that the matter be deemed not urgent and removed from the urgent roll. We write to kindly request audience before the judge on the question of urgency. Please kindly place this letter before the judge. Journalist Hopeo responded to Justice Katillo's ruling, expressing concerns in an open letter to election observers. He questioned how the matter of accessing the voters roll could not be deemed non-urgent, as it is a fundamental aspect of the forthcoming elections, potentially impacting its credibility and fairness. And so guys, that's the latest here. I do agree with Hopeo though. I mean, this matter is an urgent matter, and yes, we are already like 1 week and some days before August 23 voters roll, and yes, voters roll. Yes, voters roll must be audited. At the same time, mistakes are removed in time, but it seems like ZEC has already closed off the voters roll. Voters roll chairo, and which means this election is gonna be like 2018 election, whereby when after August 23 otabirirwa pakadaiso saka ZEC needs to play this fairly. They need to do it fairly in a way that every political player will be participating in elections agutsikane kuti ayo ajiwa win. Going to court is another way of trying by all means to correct things, but it seems like our courts are not in a hurry to solve these cases, and because nyaya is urgent, which means kuti atobviswa paro urgent matters, which means aiwa tine dzimwe nyaya dzitori urgent compared to nyaya ye-voters roll. I don't know kuti zvinofamba sei. And so guys, this is a daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. We'll be keeping you guys up to date here with the latest. CCC is trying by all means to make sure that ZEC release the voters roll. And what I want to say before my elections, voters roll needs to be audited. At the same time, every player needs to be 100% and confident in the voters roll, because do pananya yes pa voters roll do election yacho. And guys, we want to know kuti ma polling stations mangani. Remember ZEC waka increase ma polling stations by 869 polling stations, and aka increase from the initial 11,501 waka release on July 2 wakazowedzera 869. Saka which means kuti pana konzi say wazo increase 862 iwo wakambo ulisa number 11,501. Last week we did a video whereby ZEC released almost like 12,370 preliminary polling stations. Those means every political party needs to be aware of. They need to know kufamba say, remember kuti you can be a referee and a player at the same time. No, a referee needs to be a referee needs to be a fair referee. ZEC needs to be independent. It's not going to take care of any political party. And so guys, we'll be keeping you up to date here on daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mila Entertainment TV. Bless up.